Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. After what has been a scintillating weekend of sports, most notably local cricket has exploded after almost a month of action. We are only 1 week away from crowning the very first Mzansi Super League champion. On the cricket pitch last night, the Durban Heat rounded off the weekend's action in style, pulling off a very impressive 6-wicket victory over the high-riding Cape Town Blitz at Newlands. To chat about the Mzansi Super League campaign, their experience, Big Vernon, Philander and Khaya Zondo, who was superb with the bat last night for the Heat, are now joining us. Gentlemen, welcome to it. Guys, just first of all, congrats on the win last night. Why are you only winning now? What has got on? Vernon, maybe you could explain to me, make me understand how this team filled with stars like this has struggled so much. Is that just T20? Is that how it works?
Yeah, morning, Graham. Thanks for having us. Yeah, look, I think it is T20 cricket at the end of the day. We haven't covered ourselves in glory with the bat. Of course, in the first few games, I mean, we lost 3 to 4 wickets each time in the power play, which just makes life so much tougher, you know, coming towards the back end. But yeah, look, it is T20 cricket. Other teams have played some good cricket. And yeah, I mean, I suppose we'll be the party poopers right now.
Yeah, no, undoubtedly. Look, you didn't quite destroy it for the Blitz last night, but brilliant performance. How good does it feel to be performing in something like that? 67 last night, brilliant knock. How awesome is it playing in a tournament like this with this kind of hype, with these kind of marquee players? How much have you enjoyed this experience, despite the losses?
I think, well, for me, it's been great. I think the level of cricket has been very competitive and high. It's like international standards, basically.
Completely, man.
So, you know, as a cricketer, you get tested and, you know, you show your best and you realize that, you know what, you can actually play the game. So it's quite a nice thing to know. But other than that, I mean, you know, it's just been unfortunate that we haven't been able to get a few wins under our belts.
Very frustrating, I would imagine, looking at the star power and the balance of that squad as well. But when we look at the broader context of South African cricket, I think this is where the penny has dropped for me, looking at young players being kind of blood into the system, having the opportunity for great players to play with younger players. How good do you think this has been for SA cricket, Vernon? For someone who's had a bird's eye view of SA cricket, how important is a tournament like this?
I think it was very important, especially for our younger players coming through, because I mean, all the players have their eye on the IPL and other leagues around the world, and you know, yeah, you almost set yourself up to go play in those leagues. But now we've got our very own league, so you know, players can really, you know, still focus on playing for South Africa, you know, which is the most important part. And then, you know, I mean, you've got the league running now, so you know, you're going to earn some extra, you know, big bucks if you do well. And look, I think for us, unfortunately, you know, things could have gone a whole lot different, you know, at the start of the tournament. You know, we had 1 or 2 little decisions that didn't go our way, 1 or 2 little drop catches which didn't go away, you know, which you now look back at and say, you know, those little things could have made a massive difference, you know, in our team morale. I mean, we've got a good team on paper. We just haven't performed, obviously, according to, you know, our capabilities, I suppose. But yeah, I think, you know, in all, this league is, you know, was important, number 1, and number 2, like I said, you know, for the youngsters, there's a lot more to look forward to than just playing provincial cricket at the end of the day.
Well, this is it, and I think it's going to feed into provincial cricket in a whole new way. Never mind just that absolute top tier. The job's not done yet, guys, and we love the fact that the fans have been supporting you guys coming out. You've got the Spartans to close things out. What are you anticipating from this count? It's a bit of a grudge match because the Spartans, I think, also have a point to prove.
Yeah, I think, well, obviously, I think they still have a chance to get into the semis. So they'll come out firing, definitely. And we'll also obviously play for some pride as well. So we'll have to come out and give them a run for their money. So hopefully we can go out there and get a proper win for us on Wednesday.
The Rocks have an all-important one up against the Giants. They're probably tipped to take those 2 teams to play themselves into that last playoff. Out of everyone that you've seen and played against, who do you think is going to take the tournament now that you can take a step back?
Yeah, I think looking at, obviously now, I mean, and having played against them, I think the Josie team is right up there. I think they're starting to take momentum at the right stage of this tournament. But in saying that, I think that, you know, the Cape Town Blitz has been playing great cricket, you know, all tournament long. But if I have to tip someone, it'd probably be the Josie Stars.
Oh, I absolutely love it. That's why they broke his fingers, man. Someone got to him. Gentlemen, thank you so much for giving us an awesome tournament and for coming through nice and early. Good luck with the final week of the tournament. Enjoy it.
Thanks,
Khaya and Vernon joining us from the Durban Heat. And of course, you can continue to support your local franchises in what has been an unbelievable exhibition of South African cricket.